Hiya! So I thought I would take some video of some wood chopping. And so it's August 19th today, and this morning when I woke up it was 36 degrees out. So here in western Montana we kind of often do this thing where we can heat up in August and then it kind of drops down, and it kind of starts giving us an indicator in mid to late August that fall is a-comin'. So I thought I would spend some time today getting some wood prepped, just so we have it for when an indoor fire in our wood stove is necessary. And you know, one of the things, we're doing a few things out here at Empty Mountain. One is that we want to slow grow our way into becoming a place where people can live part-time, full-time alongside of us. And we are a spiritually based community rooted in a mindfulness tradition. So we're interested and have been hosting events and retreats, and we're also super new at learning how to live off-grid in the woods. So we're kind of doing a few different things here and covering a few different avenues with these video uploads. And one additional thing that I am personally interested in what we're doing out here is sharing about like how women and female-bodied people can do all sorts of things that sometimes we think we can't do, or we hold ourselves back and think that it's like, oh, we need a guy to do that. So I'm interested in just showing skills and like showing that we can learn also skill building when it comes to things like chopping wood and wielding an axe. And I think, you know, like cognitively, female-bodied people were starting to get this, but it still takes, you know, everything takes time. So just kind of showing that it's possible. We can do all sorts of things. So I'm going to show some axe wielding, and Mike showed me how to kind of set my stance and do the thing, and now it just takes practice, and it still feels awkward and strange, but you know, it's very satisfying work, and I just kind of take my time. And one of the things I'm realizing, one of like my messagings that I have learned just from the culture is, you know, it's so based around like looks, like appearance, and I'm like, oh, okay, if I'm doing this I need to like look really something while I'm doing it, and I'm like, oh wait, no, that's nonsense. I think I'm just gonna do this and stick my hair up in this cap and like have my work clothes on, and I don't need to appear like I have everything down, or like I have to be like sexy while I'm doing it. I think that's a thing that I have inherited, like, oh, we just need to look good all the time while we're doing a thing, and I'm really interested in pushing back against that internal messaging that has been onboarded against my will. So anyway, just a side note there. So I've covered some wood chopping stuff before, but I'll just cover it one more time. That Woodswoman 101 I have learned is to get the hair up out of the way. So so I've gotten the hair up out of the way, so that's good, because I am going to do some chainsawing also. But it's also just good practice. I don't need the hair whipping around when I'm wielding an axe either. I think there's part of me too that's like, when I have been wielding this axe, I'm like, oh, I need to like just know inherently how to do it. And also just realizing like, oh, that's nonsense. Like, everything takes practice, and it feels awkward. Learning is awkward for a while until like we figure the thing out a little bit more and get practice. So there's part of me that's like, oh, I'm not good at this, I shouldn't do this. And I'm like, oh no, I'm just really new at it. So I'm learning. Okay. So let's see. So I kind of line up my shot here. At least I hit it. Sometimes I don't hit it at all. So I got a little bit of it off, but we're gonna have to do that one again. It's most satisfying when I just get it on the first crack in the middle. Like that, for instance. That's pretty good. So our wood stove in the cabin, it's pretty small because our cabin is small. We don't need a big wood stove. Our cabin's 12 by 14. And so our wood stove is nice and small. And so we need to tailor the wood to fit the wood stove. And wood is an on-site resource we have in abundance here, living in the woods. So that's great. Let's see. I think our camera has fallen south. Let's see. There we go. Self-cameraing. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to judge when it's small enough. There we go. So one thing Mike taught me is that to bend at the knees and aim, like make sure that I have my legs far apart too, so that when if I miss, I'm not like getting my legs. So it feels a little awkward, but okay. Nope. Lining up the shot for me is the trickiest part, I guess. I've learned that I do need to give it some oomph. So there's that. Need to give it some heat.
What is it?
Call that a day. Like a lot of these will fit in the wood stove. It's kind of nicer to have it be a little less thick. That was a good one. Not sure if anyone's watching this and is well skilled at the art of wood chopping. You're like, oh yeah, we can tell she's new at this. So feeling a little self-conscious, but that's okay. It's part of the deal. Nice. Good job, buddy. Welcome to what I do all day long. We just talk to myself and give myself encouragement. Consider it one of my good qualities. I have a teacher, much beloved, Brother Fat Pie, and in one of his books that I read, he guides people in reflecting on their good qualities once in a while. And when I read that, I was really uncomfortable with it. I was like, ooh, reflect on my good qualities. But I love and trust Brother Fat Pie enough where I was like, okay, all right, brother, I'm gonna work on that. So it's something I work on, reflecting on my good qualities sometimes. So I regard my loving self-talk to myself to be one of my good qualities. Helps a girl out. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Do we want to do this one again? Maybe just for practice, we'll do it again. All right. Try again, buddy. Nice. Okay. One more. That one's a wonky one. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can get it a little bit skinnier. Shaved off a little bit. So, Anyway, some wood chopping on a nice August day. It's very satisfying work, actually. I'm learning. And we just have so many slash piles around, and Mike's milling all of our own wood for the cabin and the covered porch, and what we hope to be continually building out here for like small huts for folks to stay in, and like a larger community space for indoor events and meditation and stuff. And so we're just going to be slow growing in the infrastructure department for a while, and while he's building, I can chop wood and carry water, and that's what we're doing out here. So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna get back to it. Bye.